Hello. Hello. So I have a future plan for myself. It is detailed as tattooing a cross right here, on my forehead, so that I can never lose it. And dyeing my both. I don't know about my beard, but dyeing my hair with like a dark gothic red. Um, just because I don't know why. I feel like it. And then, um, eh, I don't know. Truth be told, that if I would love to remember what Elizabeth, my first girlfriend, would look like, because if I remember what she looked like, I would put a tattoo like right here. Because I love her so much. I guess you could say I'm thinking about going through being, goth, whatever. Not like the goth type people you see on TV. Not like that. Not, just, not. I don't do well with makeup, you know. My skin is too oily. The closest thing I'd probably do being goth would be my lips. That's about it. And yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo like here, like a cross right here. And then dyeing my hair and I got a piece of hair in my mouth. Blah. I hate when that happens. But I'm thinking about dyeing my hair red, like a dark gothic red. I don't know, just thinking about it. And then dyeing my beard a gothic red as well. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Especially with my beard all patchy. I don't like it so patchy. And it's funny because I don't look like the type of person who's goth, but I don't care. It's my hair. And it's funny because I actually dyed my hair a while ago on the channel. Some of my older videos you couldn't watch were videos of my hair dyed red. It was a nice red, I love it. My parents did not like it, but I love it. It's funny because now my hair's slowly coming back to this blonde is brownish color. It's I never was a huge fan of my blonde. I always wanted to have like whitest blonde, just because, especially when I was a teenager, mainly because I'd see my friend. I had a friend who had that type of hair color, completely white, like whitest blonde, so blonde you could consider it white almost, and also because of Chester Bennington. But may his soul rest in peace. Sad that he committed suicide. I was sad, but shit happens, You just have to pick up your life and move on, and it was sad, really sad. I sort of get emotional, but I am. God damn it! I was. If you can't tell, I was in love with Linkin Park. I listened to their song, the first song that was one of the, not their first song, but one of their first song in a movie. It was Transformer, the first Transformer with Seal Above, you know, the dude who got blacklisted from the industry because he did something he shouldn't, whatever, who cares. But, I'm not getting into that. But I listened to the first song, and I can't remember what it was, but it's the first song at the beginning of the movie. That's how I know it. And it was so cool, and I'm just like, dang it, I would love that song. And we eventually got a CD. I don't have it anymore, but I had a Linkin Park CD. One of my first Linkin Park CD was the album Castle of Glass, a classic Linkin Park song to me. One of my favorite ones are Numb and Divided, I think. It's the one where he talks about how where he feels like he's going out of nowhere, like he just keep falling down and down, and it just hits me. It hits me emotionally. I had an emotional connection to their music because I could relate to that. I really could. I've been dealing with depression ever since my dog died, and even before that, I was dealing. I might have not known it was depression, but I've been dealing with depression my whole life, since I can remember. And when I listened to, when I first heard their song, which I didn't know was Linkin Park until I did research later, but I listened to their music, and I felt it. I felt the emotion. I had an emotional connection to it. And when Chester Bennington committed suicide, I was heartbroken. But I was also heartbroken because one of my favorite actors also committed suicide, and that's Robin Williams. He committed suicide the same reason Chester Bennington committed suicide, which is the depression. And and it makes it hard. It makes it hard for me to think that I'll get over my depression and that I'll surpass them. And the more I think about it, I know this is not nice, but the more I think about it, the more it's like I might have, not now, but I feel like down the line I'll follow the same path. But I feel sorry for his kids. First of all, commit suicide is a selfless thing to do, but also he was dealing with depression. I mean, depression isn't fun. I've been dealing with depression my entire life. Well, almost my entire life. And when I lost Chewie, I don't know. So when I heard Chester Bennington commit suicide, I was struck into my core, to my very emotional core. I was sad. I was crying and crying and crying and crying. I was so sad because I felt not the same pain, but I felt I felt an emotional connection. I thought his music. I put it this way: I could, me and Chester, we could switch, and it'd still be the same music. It'd still be the same feeling. because that's how I feel on a daily basis. All of those songs that he played due to his depression, it's how I feel on a constant basis, even if I take my meds. You can take as many antidepressant meds as you want. You won't ever be able to stop feeling like that, like how Chester Bennington feels. And sometimes I feel like there is no way out. There are days where I feel like there is no way out, but I have to reassure my mind that yes, there is, that as long as you keep looking forward, you will always, as long as you keep moving forward and you never look back, you will never commit suicide. Oh, you'll always be happy, but it's a fucking lie. It's a lie that I tell myself every day. Oh, everything will be great. What? Oh, you shouldn't care. How? Tell me how I shouldn't care about this country. Tell me how I shouldn't care about this country falling apart. Why shouldn't I care? There's plenty of reasons why I should care. This is my home. This is the only place I know, not this where I'm living now, but this country is the only place I know. I was born here, raised here. Not in Montana, but I was born in the U.S. and raised in the U.S. So, yes, I will care. How? I don't know. When? I don't know. But I will try to care. And may Chester Bennington rest in peace while I'm struggling with my depression on a constant basis. I have times like right now where I'm just an emotional mess. I love it. Chester Bennington. I feel how he feels, if that makes any sense. I can connect to that music. I could listen to it. You can replace Chester Bennington and me, and I'm the one singing it, and you can still feel the same. It'd still be the same. I'm not joking. I'm sorry. And that's why I love Linkin Park. It's because I'm not like him. So I don't feel exactly how he feels. But I also have depression. I also feel like my life is going through a downward spiral every day. No matter what I do. I mean, so it seems happy, but it's like, it's only until so long until that happiness ends, and then what? And so I just, there are days where I feel emotionally numb, like where I don't feel any emotion. I have days like that. I really do. And don't get me wrong, love Chester. His music, his voice, everything. He's a great individual. And it was sad that he did what he did, but you also had to understand the pain and the suffering he was going through. You could tell by listening to his music, he was in pain. He was in sadness and lonely. And that's how I feel on a constant basis. Even if I take my meds, it still doesn't stop it. I take my meds on plenty and places, you know, and it doesn't stop it. It really doesn't. When I was so around what 2018, 2019, I was having these, and these weren't just happening then. It was just a current thing. When I lost my dog Chewy, I would have these intrusive thoughts of suicide. Not saying I would do it, but I had these intrusive thoughts of self-harm, killing myself. I tried many times choking myself as an adult like this. Again, I won't do, because I would rather not die. You know, even if it's painful. Even if it's painful, because I know that if I do, God would not be happy with me. You know, and so I, you know, so I had these intrusive thoughts since I lost Chewy. There were so many times where I wanted to die in my life. And even before then, I had thoughts of killing myself because I was treated like crap, you know, and I was bullied and picked on, and I didn't know why I didn't know why I ever wanted to live. I didn't know why I was created, why God sent me on this earth, and I still don't. I still do not know why God sent me here, you know, into this world. And every day I still ask the same question. Why am I here? Why? Is it to make my life miserable? Is that the whole point, you know? And that's how I feel on a constant basis. Even if I take my meds, that's still how I feel. Taking meds isn't going to solve the issue. You know, my depression is much more bigger issue than it is just taking meds. Taking meds over and over and over again will not solve the damn issue. I don't know what will solve it, but I know taking the med isn't going to solve it. Because I could take as many meds as I want, I'm still going to be depressed, damn it. Every day, ever since I was a kid, I don't know why I wanted to be alive. I don't know why I chose to live. You know, I had thoughts of running away as a kid because I hated myself. I hated my life. I hated living, being like this every fucking day when I was a kid. I go to school and I get bullied. I was 8-year-old, being bullied in elementary school. And you know what the teachers did? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And don't get me started with the fucking church. Don't get me started with the church, motherfuckers. I don't. I got treated like shit by my own church, by the damn church that I went to as a kid. I got treated like shit by Mormon church because I was different. And I don't care. Well, they didn't know. Well, get on them. Because if they would have known that I was different and they know what they're doing was wrong, then so damn it, I hope they go to fucking hell for what they did. Every day I live, I have these thoughts. Even when I was a kid, I did not want to be alive. I really didn't. I hated myself. I was an emotional kid. I always thought, I try to tell myself this lie that I am this person who's always, is never a crybaby and would never done anything wrong, or is so great and always had been and never done anything bad and blah blah blah. I keep telling myself that, and it's a fucking lie. I keep telling myself lies and lies and lies and lies. And I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of it. All I want to do is scream and yell. That's all I want to do. Every day, of every night, of every morning, of every morning, afternoon, night, day, weekend, week, months, days, and so on and so on. Even when I'm happy, all I want to do is scream my bloody head off and say, fuck God. But I can't. I just can't. So I have this struggle that's been going on for my entire life, of two sides of me bickering and arguing. I have one side that if the takes control, ruin everything. That side of me will ruin everything and anything. He's the worst part of me imaginable. If I let him control me, I would be everyone's nightmare. This is not a nice side of me. And then I have one side that is like the more reasonable. Like, calm down, it's okay, everything is fine, you're gonna be fine. And these two thoughts fighting and taking control of my body, and it just, I don't know. I don't know. But all I do know is why am I alive? Why? So that people can bully me? If that's why I'm alive, then why should I just run away? Run away and people will never see me again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional. I've been dealing with depression. It's just like there are times where I can't do it. I really can't. No matter how much I push myself to move, to do something, I can't. Not because I'm ADHD, but because I can't. I can't. Even if I wanted to do it, my brain won't let me. Because of my stupid ADHD, I want to be a metal band. One of those metal bands that scream profanity. I don't know. I want to be a metal band, and a rock band, and a musician, and an artist, and all sorts of stuff. Because I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. But it's like, It's way too many people. That's way too many people. I'm just saying, what's the point? What's the point, you know? I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't even upload this to YouTube. I'm better. Bye.